Safe Space Color Analysis Center. Did you book an appointment? Great, what's your name? Right, perfect. I see you right here. You are right on time. You're just here for the basic color analysis. Okay, have you ever had one before? You had the swatches. Alright, well, here we like to use these color palettes so that you know exactly what this season is. And we have neutrals, we have accents, we have 48 swatches. And I'll be doing the color analysis on you today. My name's Haley. Nice to meet you. I just have a couple questions before we get started. Are you wearing any face makeup today? Okay. And do you mind if we take that off just to get a true essence of your skin tone and your undertone so that we can get the most accurate color analysis for you? Yeah, okay, great. And do you know, any idea on what your colors are, what season you are? Great. So you just know the colors. Alright. And would you like a breakdown, a quick educational breakdown of each season, or would you like to get right into the color analysis? Okay. Alright, great. We can do that. It's a little consultation so that, if you're ever with friends, you can teach others or, do it on other people if you'd like, or just get more education about it. Yeah. Okay, so let me just and do you want, I see you just have the color analysis here, but would you like to do a little try on makeup? Yeah, it's just to get to know your makeup better even, because the clothes we wear can enhance our features, but also the makeup and hair colors and all of that. Okay, great. So we'll do that at the end. I'll take your makeup off first, but let me just write down. Okay, so from the look of it, I already can tell certain things about, what color palette you would be based on certain features that you have. Beautiful. Yeah. But we like to go really in depth to take a look at everything together. So let me just show you. We have plenty of colors. And you can really get to know your palette this way. You might be multiple seasons. Bright might look good on you. Neutrals might look better on you. Just a wide variety that we're going to be going through today to figure out your season and what's best for you. You can always, we'll get into the consultation to begin with, so, and then you'll learn a little bit more about it. So let me just quickly, and is there a reason you're doing this today? Fall shopping, or just curious about, how to glow up using what you have? Great. Listen, I love that. It's always so exciting to take this step of self-love and acceptance and, just getting excited to work with our natural features that are all special, all unique. And it's just really interesting, some people love wearing a certain color without realizing that it doesn't, not that it looks bad, but it doesn't enhance what you have, which, for me personally, my whole entire life, I've been wearing black. It doesn't work with my color palette, unfortunately, so is clear, warm, and lively, bright yellows, greens, blues, and corals with high contrast. The features of the person that would look good with bright spring are warm toned skin, bright eyes, and medium to high contrast between hair, skin, and eyes. Contrast meaning if I had really blue, bright eyes, blonde skin with strong contrast. Okay. True winter. The color palette is cool, crisp, and intense. Blue-based reds, deep plums, icy blues, and black and white contrast. Features of the person are cool undertones, dark hair, striking eyes, and a very high contrast look. Okay, we have one more. Bright winter. The color palette is cool, clear, and striking. High contrast jewel tones like sapphire blue. I've never seen that word. Fuchsia and icy silver. Features of the person are cool toned skin, bright blue and green eyes, dark hair, and high contrast. So a lot of winter is high contrast. It's bringing together the balance of the look, not wearing something that's going to throw off the strong contrast. And with the warm features, the blended look, not taking away from that, enhancing it. So, do you have any questions? Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of depth to it, the bright and the warm and, the soft and neutral, and it's a lot to take in, but I think that we should start off to see what season you are and work from there. Yeah, okay. Let me just, we might take notes throughout this just to get an idea so I can write down what I think of certain colors on you. Would you like me to talk out the colors? Okay. Or so just look and take a note and give you a conclusion in the end. Okay. Yeah, anyway, I can do that. Alright. So, going to take, let's see, these, and I'm going to clip this on your shirt as if you were at the dentist or something, but you're in a much better place. looks good with your skin. These ones down here. But I'm trying to get the majority. So these yellows a little bit. Yellow. Okay. Pink. That baby pink looks pretty good. is kind of, you know, when I put it up to your face, you can take a look at the colors. It kind of washed out the warmth that you have, creating an imbalance somewhere. Summer neutrals, okay, yeah. Alright, so we just know that that is not perfect. True summer accents. The light, you know, true summer is the essence of summer. So when you think of summer, think of this. True. We have different degrees of certain things like light or warm. Let's see. Soft, I mean, like a soft summer, just less contrast. So if you have more contrast, these would work. Kind of bringing it together. True summer. Okay, yeah, no. Alright. Quickly, I'm going to show you this. Tell you this during your consultation. Let's see. And, you know, the 12 seasons, not everyone fits into just warm or cold. Some people look best in soft colors, while others shine in bold. That's true or soft. True is more bold, soft is less bold. Brightness matters, so that's what it is. As we can take a look at this chart right here. Warm, dominant feature, bright, warm light. It's just a little bit too cool, and it would look amazing on someone with high contrast or cool undertones and medium contrast features with that cool undertone. Okay, we are now on autumn, which I'm thinking this one's gonna look really good on you. If this does, which, you know, I've been working here for a long time, I already know. Do you want to go into the winter ones? Touch on them? Okay, let's do that first then. We have dark winter accents. Some of these pastel-like colors would look good on you. Let's see. Yeah, some of the pastel, even though they're a little cool, I wouldn't recommend them because, you know, it doesn't bring out the warmth, but it also, at the same time, brings things together a little bit. So, keep that in mind. This dark winter already is looking pretty harsh in the cool aspect. Some things that to consider, you know, these baby blues, the lighter ones, sometimes can work well with warm features, but not the best. And did you say that you were black? Okay. You know, you look good in it, as I think you do look good in everything, because you look good, but black is, you know, it's darkening your eyes. It's kind of throwing off a harmonious balance. So, I'm saying no more black shirts. You can wear the pants, but no more black shirts. We want to really enhance the warmth of you. Yeah. And we have these dark winter neutrals, true winter accents that I already know. Just gonna look a little too cool, and as you can see, we have all these dark colors up here. And, you know, with your warm features, we want to bring them together. And sometimes when we wear darker shades, it kind of lightens the skin in a way, the undertone of it, and it throws off the eye to hair contrast. So we want to remember, bring it together. This true winter right here. True winter accents. All these blues and these very true winter cool colors right here. These different grays. These are cool grays, so definitely not warmth. It's kind of hard to work with gray because a lot of the times it's pretty cool. And we have white right there. Yeah. Okay. Bright winter. Now, I'm not saying all of these will look bad on you, really. These are really high contrast colors, as you can see. You know, we have the grays, the whites, the blacks, and they all would complement high contrast. You know, make you stand out. But, like I said, I think autumn, the warmth of autumn, instead of the cool of winter, is going to be your color. So let's take a look. Let's start off with soft autumn. The accent colors. We have these lighter ones. Okay, so let's take a look. was too cold of a tone for you. But this is a soft, beige-ish color in the beige category. And that looks good because it's a soft color, not like a harsh white. These browns, this one right here, looks really good, really warm, and it just brings your skin tone and brightens it. Yeah, I like the neutrals on you a lot. So, okay, perfect. We have True Autumn. True Autumn is a little more bold, a little more contrast to it. But let's see this on you. Okay, so we have oranges and browns, pinks. These look really good as well. These are more high-end contrast, which can wipe away, features that stand out. This does a little more than the soft autumn, but it still looks good. The True Autumn, but like I said, a little more contrast. So we're going to, put a yes and no on that one. It has like burnt oranges and all of that, and these are the accents. Okay, so we have more warm blues, more warm purples and greens, more earthy tones, even though the blues, I love the olive, loving these, and then the blues, this color blue versus the spring blue, this color blue versus the winter blue, and this is not black, even though it looks like it. It's a warm black. Same with this right here. There's different shades, so it's sometimes hard to tell. We really have to stare at it for a little bit. But I love that True Autumn accents on you. A little more contrast, but still looking really good. Yeah. And then we have the True Autumn neutrals. Browns, peaches, peach colored. Let's see. We have purples and okay. These have a slight more contrast than the softer neutrals. I prefer on you this more soft, but this is also great. We have all of these earthy tones right here. Earthy tones down here. So we're going to put that in the S pile. We have 3 more. We are now on Dark Autumn. These are the accents of Dark Autumn. I like to think Thanksgiving, November, more of like a, last one, we have dark autumn neutrals. So let's see. Okay. Alright, these neutrals. I'm liking the dark autumn accents better than the dark autumn neutrals, as I prefer the soft autumn for you. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Because this is kind of drawing out certain blemishes and, undertones of veins and just the natural undertone of the skin versus brightening it, so kind of making it a little more dull, I would say. So we're gonna set this one aside. Let me just write this down. So I have all of your shades right here. You are autumn. You are the accents of the dark autumn. Look great on you. I wrote down the ones specifically, some true autumn accents. is She Goes to the Gym by Patrick Top. And the bright one is She's a Doll. So, let's look at, would you like me to take these off? If you want to look later, okay, yeah, no problem. That makes sense. Let's take a look at lipsticks. We have, let's see, Pillow Talk in medium and Pillow Talk in fair. So I'm going to put half on this side of your lip and then half on this side. We'll start off with the medium, which is Autumn. So just pucker up. Okay. Don't blend that just yet. We're gonna put the fair, which is a cool tone. As you can see, it might look a little warm, but how it appears on the lips is more cool and pink. So let's put it on half of this lip. You can blend that. Yeah, the medium one looks so much better because it also matches with the warmth of the blush. So it's bringing in warmth, therefore enhancing your warmth. Let's take that off. Okay, and I'm going to go in with a more warm lip gloss and a cool lip gloss. And if you are neutral undertone, we have a neutral lip gloss right here. So we're gonna start off with, let's start off with the cool. So just pucker up. Blend that. Okay, so like I said, it doesn't look bad because you look great, but it definitely kind of doesn't plump out your lips. I see the color, but it's not really blending with everything, you know? It's kind of like, I'm gonna take it off. It's kind of pale-ish, and not in a bad way. Like, this color is beautiful, it's gorgeous, but if you had more cool features, this would look amazing. This is Fussy is Sweet Mouth. Okay, that also looks good. Yeah, that looks good because it's not taking away or distracting. It's just there, you know? And it looks beautiful. So I'm gonna take home with you this warm one and this neutral. Okay, there you go. And the She Goes to the Gym blush right there for you. And I'm going to give you as well the lip liner Pillow Talk Medium, okay, to outline your lips. And that you have everything. Okay, good. And that sums up our color analysis for you. A beautiful autumn. Yeah. Would you like me to pack these in a bag or your purse? Okay. There you go. Alright, let's take this off. Don't need that. I'll just throw that away. And let's take these hair clips out. Alright, perfect. So, I am so happy that you discovered your palette. You can take these with you as well. There you go. And if you ever want to come back, get more in depth in your color analysis and really, really dive into each color and tone and any more we can, but that is all you're gonna need. Yeah, and you look amazing as you are. We just love to enhance everything here. It was such a pleasure. I really hope to see you again soon. Not that we need to know what other colors you are. You are soft on them, but I still hope to see you again soon. Alright, it was such a